Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to another quick review. Of course, I'm trying to get through my backlog of movies that I didn't review, so trying to get through them as quick as I can, and this time I am taking a look at probably the biggest film, at least for me, of Q4 of 2014, and that, of course, is Interstellar, which I was so excited to see this film, you have no idea. Obviously not that excited to talk about because I never reviewed it when it first came out, but hey, I'm here to talk about it now. This movie really blew me away. Visually, this is a amazing looking sci-fi picture. It is truly fantastic, and it really did remind me a lot of Gravity, where it actually tries to get space right. Now this movie, I don't know if it gets space right because it deals with way more than just, you know, ooh, I'm floating in space. Oh, this thing's coming. Oh, it destroyed our shutter or whatever, or shuttle. That's pretty much what Gravity was about. This one deals with black holes, wormholes, all this stuff, different types of planets, the atmosphere on those planets, can you breathe on it, blah blah blah. It deals with way more than Gravity did, sci-fi wise. Gravity really wasn't even a sci-fi film. It was pretty grounded in realism, at least it was trying. This one tries to get stuff real, like it tries to, but there is still some sci-fi elements. Like you actually have like a robot buddy that follows Matthew McConaughey and everybody else around, called Tars, I think his name is, who is probably my favorite character in the film. He is great, voiced by Bill Irwin. Great in this role. He is a really likable robot. He's really funny. He's really helpful, and I love his design. He's pretty much just a rectangle that turns into smaller rectangles and just like moves around. Like he's four rectangles that just moves around. I don't know, it's really hard to explain, but he's an awesome design and he's a great character. Don't get me wrong, everybody else is great in this film, but he's my favorite. But I really like that it's not a, ooh, we found aliens or something like that. There's none of that. This is a sci-fi movie in the sense there's some science in it, I guess you could say. And it's fiction because it's not real, but you know, it could be real, maybe, in the future. It's straight up serious business, and I really like that. The special effects are amazing. The acting is great from everybody. Matthew McConaughey gives a great performance like he usually does nowadays. Anne Hathaway is great as well, even though her character was a little underused, I feel. I also feel the same about Michael Caine's character, which is funny because he plays the father of Anne Hathaway's character. That whole family is uninteresting, I guess. I also found that some of the other side characters here, played by kind of big Hollywood actors like Topher Grace and Wes Bentley, those people, they were just there. They either got killed off or they're just like, screw them. We won't show them until the last 20 minutes and then they won't even become a character. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Who cares? Doesn't matter. Jessica Chastain is great in this film, as I don't think I should spoil who she plays. Let's just say she's great. I really like the whole family story going on here, and I thought all the actors did a really good job, but I really thought the family story here was the main part of this. Even though the science fiction, finding a new planet, is the main point of the story, I find that the family story, where it's Matthew McConaughey and his daughter, really, not even his son that much. His son's just like, whatever. But it's really about the son, the daughter and Matthew McConaughey's character, the father, how they bond and how they have to separate and stuff. And it's really emotional, I would say, especially towards the end. And I really thought that was a very well done, not even side plot. It really is the main plot of this film. Also, I thought the last 30 minutes, while a lot of people were just like, oh, it's so stupid and stuff, I don't know what's going on. A lot of the people in my theater were exactly like that. They're just like, what is going on? What is happening? I don't know what. I wish Matthew McConaughey would just go out with Anne Hathaway's character. I'm just going to watch a Matthew McConaughey romantic comedy. Fool's gold, here I come. Like, stupid people in my theater. Dumb people. They didn't get the ending. Now, I understand if you don't like the ending, but if you don't get it, you just weren't paying attention. I didn't even see it a second time, and I got the ending. And I thought it was really entertaining to watch. I thought it was really cool that he did it. Christopher Nolan didn't really force feed you what he was trying to say at the end. It was a pretty simple ending, really, if you think about it. And it's really cool how he implements science and all that stuff. And I even really like, my thing I really love is how he shows aging, I guess you could say. Not aging, but just how many years pass in this film. I really like what they do with that. I don't want to spoil what I exactly mean by that. But if you watch the film, you know what I mean. I really like the ending. I really like pretty much the entire film. The only thing I would say I don't like Again, Anne Hathaway's character and some other characters here and there underused, and there's actually some times where the dialogue does become a little cheesy. I will admit there is some moments in there. Jessica Chastain also has a romantic side, like really small side plot. Not even really. It didn't even matter. It didn't even need to be in there. I don't know. So anyway, I didn't like that for some reason. But anyway, I still love this film. I know this review is not quick, but it's Interstellar. What do you expect? I'm going to give this a 39 out of 40. I loved this film. I really did. It is one of the best films this year, and I really want to see it again. The sci-fi is excellent. The cast does a great job. Sure, Anne Hathaway's character is not as good as, I guess, I don't know, not as likable as I wanted her to be, but still, it doesn't matter in the long run when you have such a beautiful looking film that's so entertaining, and it's almost 3 hours long, and if your movie's that entertaining for almost 3 hours, then you know you made a good film. So Interstellar, I loved. I think it's a fantastic film. Definitely go check it out. There you go. There's my review. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, and goodbye.